Hello, it's Alan. I'm going to answer the questions I've received from railway modellers regarding the Cricut Machine. The first questions I'm always asked is what comes with the machine, what do I need to start, and what spares do I need? Important things in this list are the premium fine point blade and its housing, the USB cable and power adapter. Here's the shopping list, not exhaustive, but if you don't live near a supply of Cricut parts, best to get them ordered. A freebie. Obtain a copy of Inkscape software free from the internet and practice drawing with it, as I find it a lot easier to use than drawing in Design Space software. You need a full set of light, medium and heavy grit mats for putting the card on when you're cutting. You will of course need additional blades and holder sets to suit the material you're using, and we'll look at those now. I'll take a few moments here. The deep cut blade and holder on the left is used for anything greater than usually the 500 gram card. The knife blade set is in particular for cutting the heavy cards and plastic card. The basic scorer tool, which comes with two blades here, is optional. I tend to use a different method than the scorer. Some of the most useful things you'll buy. These are the tools. There's picking tool, a scorer tool, scissors, a slider to get things off the mat, a cleaner to clean the mat, and a pair of inverted tweezers. I would suggest buying some spare blades for each holder, a pack of each, premium fine point blades and deep cut blades, and you can also buy the knife kit blades as well, depending on how much of the heavy card you're going to cut. Regards to the material you'll use, the paper materials 80 to 90 gram printer paper for all of your test cuts, 110 to 120 premium digital paper, which is colour lock for printing brick papers and things like that, and a pack of A4 sticky labels, 10 per pack for making window frames. This is a list of the card materials that I use, apart from the plastic card, which I avoid because of cost. Now my personal recommendations to make modelling easier with your Cricut, and not necessarily Cricut products. Welcome back to more tips and tricks and a few tools for your Cricut machine. When you've finished cutting, make sure that the plastic cover that is supplied with the mat is put back in place. And instead of storing it flat like this is on a table, put a nail or a screw in the wall and then hang it off the hook. This will mean that it stays flat, but also no dust gets on it. One of the valuable tools is a vernier caliper for measuring such as the thickness of new card. Just in case some of the cuts don't go all the way through, or fine cuts, have a little set like this just in case. These are my swatches. These are the pieces of card with the details on of what they are. 200 gram 0.37 mil, 200 gram coloured sheet and where it's come from, and an identifier, 500 gram card 0.5 mil thick, 1.1 mil card, and shows that it's chipboard in the settings is how it's identified in the machine. This is 1.3 mil whiteboard, which I use a lot of, and laminate to make 2.6 instead of using 3mm card. And this is the 1.8 mil card, again chipboard in the United States and in the settings on the machine. It's also handy if you make yourself a cutting machine setting chart. This is an old one, but it'll give you an idea what to do. The type of card, the thickness, the weight and grams, what you select for the cutting, what blade you use, what setting you use, the number of passes that you need the machine to make, and whether the machine is complex or simple, and which mat to use. It also says, do you need to tape the material down or not? With window frames, as you can see here, I always tape the material down because it does have a tendency to lift. I hope these tips have helped. See you next time with more tips and tricks. Thank you.